Yak, presented by Roback. Summer's in full swing, and the best thing to be wearing this season is Roback. You guys know we love Roback. I was wearing Roback shorts, Roback joggers in Chicago, getting whooped by Sydney Wells on the bowling alley. 4-way stretch moisture wicking fabric. These polos are perfect for a hot summer day. They won't wrinkle, keeping you cool and fresh. Roback, the absolute best thing to pack in a backpack, will not wrinkle. With new designs in time for summer, it's time to grab a polo. Finally, Roback is getting into bottoms with new gym shorts, joggers, and everyday shorts. There is a definition of comfort made for activity, so whether it's a chilly summer morning or a hot day, the Roback bottoms are your answer. Use code YAK on Roback.com for 20% off your first purchase through the end of this week. That's spelled RHOBACK.com. That's 20% off polos, hoodies, shorts, and more with code YAK. It is Friday. We've got Francis in the house. We've got John Rich in the house. We've got Diego in the house, which is news to me and everybody, which is great. Diego, welcome. And we've got Meek, Phill, punctual as usual. How we doing? Phill, grab a seat.
Classic Yak.
Stephen, may I add
Sure.
that we understand this is probably not you, the listeners' first choice of people to represent the Yak. We get it, okay? And you know what? I don't disagree. If I were a Yak fan and I saw all of us sitting up here, I'd fucking be pissed. I'd be pissed off. But you know what? None of them are here. No one else is here. We went deep. We went deep in the bag. So we're going to do our best. We apologize ahead of time, but we're going to do our best and make it fun.
That's a mean angle. There are people here. They're behind the TV.
And we hope to bring you our best effort. But again, we understand, this isn't your first choice. So onward and upward.
Look, Francis, as a Yak fan, I agree wholeheartedly.
Mm-hmm.
If the equivalent of me was on the Yak 2 years ago when I was living for the Yak every day, might have been a little bit upset. But again, we're going to do what we can.
We're going to do our best.
We're going to try so hard.
Have you ever gone to a restaurant and ordered something off the menu and the wait staff brings it over and are like, not our best, but I hope you like it? You're setting us up and you think you're softening the blow, but you're not. So, France, I told you I was going to go off on you.
I mean, there was one time when I was getting food at a restaurant when I was younger, and this waitress had an extra finger on her hand, like 6 fingers, and I was like 10 at the time. I'd never seen that before, and I was just like mesmerized, and I'm pretty sure the person spit in my food that day.
Hey, Meek, I don't know that I would notice that someone had 6 fingers. How did you do you routinely count people's fingers?
It was dangling like off. Like,
it was a skew.
God. Yeah.
Oh, it was a skew. Okay. So that's tough.
Did they control it? Like when they were handing you their food, was it 6 fingers around the plate?
Yeah, and she had painted nail polish on it too.
So
that's nice.
She should be a better waitress.
Realistically, yeah, that's kind of a PED in a way.
Yeah, definitely.
Damn. So she had control over it. It was not a sort of.
Yeah, she could move it. I'm pretty sure.
Fun, dude.
But Francis, I want to talk to you because
I like that.
I knew the situation coming in. I talked with TJ and Za, and we were in communication that Sass is traveling. He's doing a show in Philly tonight, and Roan is out as well. And then Nick and KB are handling apartment stuff in Chicago, finishing up the bows on that. And Big Cat, obviously, Brandon and Kate have already moved. We knew the situation going in. You were my first ask for the show. You and I are pals. I think you're a funny guy. You've been on the show before. I think we can fill some airtime together. But then
I didn't know. For just let me add this.
Sure.
I didn't know that you had already added all these other people. I thought you were still assembling a squad when I was like, how about this person? How about that person?
Sure. So we talked about it for a moment, and we brainstormed, you and I together. Didn't have any immediate answers come to mind.
You were like, how about Tommy? And I said, great.
Yes. And so Tommy, I texted Tommy.
I didn't know Tommy wasn't here.
Sure. Yes. I checked with Tommy. He was not here.
Yeah.
And so I texted you, and I said, John Wrench and Phill, ? But you have your texts. You're on Do Not Disturb. So
Am I?
You are, yes. So you're at your desk. 20 minutes went by, and I'm like, I'm moving forward with it.
I'm sorry.
So I did. And then for the last 30 minutes, I've heard Francis just talk about what a What an absolute grab bag of a group this is.
This is unbelievable.
This is doing wonders for my confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nothing against. I include myself in it.
Yeah.
I include myself in it. We are the replacements from the movie Replacements.
C-Team.
Yeah.
Dude, Francis, I will say I think we're a little similar in this way that like we're very tuned in to the comment section and like what people like and what people want to see. So like you very much know when you're going into a situation.
They don't like me, and I feel I feel
Exactly.
bad. Like I don't want
They
them
like
to have
you
to
though.
deal
No,
with
they
me.
like you.
I think
Francis.
And that's okay. I don't disagree. I don't like me either. We have that in common. If you guys think you hate me, I got you better. I'll do you one better. I fucking hate me. Nobody hates me more than me. Trust me.
I think there's a lot of us.
Yeah. So I'm with you, John Rich. I just anyway, off we go. Let's have some fun. Maybe it'll be a great show.
Yeah, we last time we did this, it was me, Greer, and Gia, and we actually got like pretty decent feedback on the episode from the comment section.
That's great.
I appreciate everyone in the comment section for tuning in. Even if you say hate me, that's totally fine. All right, a lot of stuff going on. Donnie is not only did he just get replaced on the dozen while he's at his wedding, but he's getting married tomorrow in Ireland. You're obviously a guy, a married man like myself. Destination weddings are kind of a pain in the ass for people attending, but the expectations are a little bit different. What do we think about Donnie getting married in Ireland? If you were to get married abroad, did you get married abroad or local?
No, I got married in Maine, not abroad, but
I mean, that's in the continental US.
It's abroad somewhere.
No, it's okay. Yes, it is.
What would be the nicest place you'd like to attend?
buddy, I think Austria or Switzerland maybe. If I were to have a wedding abroad, probably one of those places. And you know why? You know, in Band of Brothers, you a fan of Band of Brothers?
I have not seen Band of Brothers.
Oh my God, Steven.
Good soundtrack though. I did listen to the
wonderful.
soundtrack.
You're in for a treat. You should start that. It's spectacular. Have any of you guys seen Band of Brothers?
I've started watching it. Ross kind of ruins it for me.
He's out of it quick. He's only in.
Is he? I've never made it past Ross.
He's only in that first two episodes at most. I think it's just the first episode, but then after. And
well,
then
I've never made it past Ross.
I want to. He has like a small moment very later on, but it makes you feel good because he gets his.
Good.
You should commit to it anyway. At the end, when they've conquered the Germans in Europe,
Mm-hmm.
and the war in Europe is over, they go to rest and recuperate in Austria. And I remember the narrator saying, if we thought Switzerland was beautiful, we had no idea once we got to Austria, which was even better.
Hmm.
And the scenes of the mountains in the summer, I just think that'd be really cool.
Yeah. Congratulations to Donnie getting married.
Congrats, Donnie.
I met his fiance
Yeah.
many years ago in China.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because they were both over there together.
Is she Chinese?
She's not. No.
Oh,
and
okay.
he's posted her before, so I don't think we're telling tales out of school here.
Okay. I mean, I was just asking if she's one of not a billion people in the world. I feel like that didn't narrow it down too much. I wasn't doxing her.
I don't know that I follow.
No.
7 billion people in the world, 6 of them are not Chinese. That was how I was narrowing.
You said
narrowing her
one
down.
of not 1 billion people. And anyway, I realize I do that. I get hung up on.
You do.
details.
You do so bad.
I just
It's
can't.
okay.
I just can't help myself. I actually didn't understand what you meant by that. But no, she's a white person. Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or is she just not Chinese? She could be anything.
Oh, she's white.
she's white.
Okay. All right.
Last time I hung out with Donnie and his
Fiance.
now wife or still fiance.
I think they're getting married tomorrow.
okay.
I think.
I took far too many mushrooms. What I thought was like a very fun. Oh, we're gonna go have like a relaxing afternoon, sitting by the river in Queens, right by that big Pepsi sign.
Yep.
Beautiful area, and it kind of ruined my life for a few days. I had a terrible performance. I could not hold a conversation. I went home that night, and then for the next 3 days was extremely embarrassed about my performance that entire day.
How long were you with them?
Few hours. Like it was after work on a Friday, so like 6 to 8:39.
Okay.
It was a very. I haven't taken much.
Dinner included? Dinner?
Nah, but they had like a picnic,
Okay.
so drinks were included.
All right. So you had long enough to make an impression.
Yeah, I made a good impression. I made a rough impression.
Hey, Diego,
Yeah.
what's the hardest drug you've ever done?
Well, if my parents aren't listening, I would say Molly.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Pussy.
How was that for you?
I had taken it a few times. Awesome time.
Each time?
Yeah. I did it at like Rufus to Soul was the last time I took it.
Forest Hills?
Forest Hills last
Oh,
summer.
Yeah, yeah.
Awful come down. The next 2 months were terrible.
2 months?
Oh my God!
Maybe
relax.
not 2 months. I'm just kind of a pussy. Yeah, I was just anxious, like super anxious at my other internship, like all the time.
The next 2 months were terrible. Look, Molly.
Must have been pretty good, Molly, that you still remember it as a positive experience when you were on it. If
Oh, I'd do it again.
you paid for it for 2 months. How about you, Meek?
I have not done drugs of any kind.
None?
Shout out to you. Above the influence.
No weed?
Adderall.
Nope.
As a guy who has never done a drug that hard, I've heard that, and I've never done cocaine, I've heard that the first time you do it is the best time by a mile. And then every other time you're chasing that feeling.
Like that's
is that
with
true?
every drug.
In general, yes.
Yeah, like I feel like that would be with every drug. The first time you do it would be the best time, and then it just kind of gets repetitive.
Yeah, I mean, unless you get like a really shitty version of it, and then
Yeah.
like the next time you do it, you get some like really pure shit.
Well, I also think we're discounting the experience that you have. If you just do coke the first time and sit around with your buddies, jawing to each other till 6 a.m, versus the next time you do it, you go out to a nightclub, you end up making out with some hot babe, and there's a much better experience. You'll probably remember that coke better.
I don't know. I kind of think John with your buddies is the best experience you
Same.
can have.
Yeah, I
Talking
hated
about
that.
going to talk
I think
to
that
girls.
was
Yeah.
I
was the
hated
worst part.
that.
Not
You're
actually
just
talking
giving
to
him like
girls.
50 new business ideas, like deciding how you're going to get rich.
I hated
like, the
those.
next hour. Really?
Making an app
We
together.
started calling it trap because for the name of the drug, because we had a friend who all he'd ever do is like, yo, if you guys want to come over, I got a little coke, like, and then we'll go out to the bar, because we'd be like going to the bar. He's like, stop at mine first, and we knew if we went there, we were never going anywhere else. He would trap us. He would trap us till 5 a.m.
So that was the trap house, just being in a conversation with your buddy.
Yeah, like, and as soon we'd be like, all right, we should probably go to the bar. He'd be like, hold on, I got a little more, and he'd line it up or whatever.
Oh, no.
I guess I'm just a milkman now. I have to.
You got to pour a little on yourself, right?
One touch it.
No. Just drink it. Just drink
All
it.
right, want me to get the mic out the way?
Can you chug
Yeah,
that
no,
whole
get the mic
thing?
out of the way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
Get the trash
And-
can here.
If I have to puke, I'm running straight to Tank's bathroom.
That's all right. That's not gonna make you puke.
Let's let her rip.
All right, the milkman.
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
Meek, slow down.
Yes.
crushing
Go.
that.
Go.
Oh, my God.
Don't stop.
That's gonna make me throw up.
It's coming up.
It's coming.
It's coming up.
He doesn't puke. He's a superhero.
I can't do it here.
No, yeah, you can. No, yeah, you can.
Oh, there's so much milk on the chair.
I don't think he needs to drink it that quickly. He could.
Nobody even asked him to chug it.
That's kind of his thing now.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's his
he's
thing.
walking pretty quickly to the
He's
bathroom.
gonna probably. I bet he's gonna induce it.
That'd probably be the smart thing.
That
to
is
do, I
the
think.
smart thing. I don't think you want that much milk in your person.
So how did that start? That was just like he was on a show. He was doing like We Gotta Believe, and they just gave him milk.
Yeah.
Is that right, Za?
But no, they gave him like 6 cups of water and then 1 cup of milk.
Did he drink all the water before
No.
that? Okay.
No one has been asking him to chug this milk.
Yeah, nobody asked him to do that. All I saw was the yak when he was sitting on here and he got milk on himself, and he said, "I'd rather be covered in milk than anything else."
This is the funniest
which-
thing I've ever seen.
That was hilarious.
I watched that 15 times or so, and each time it made me laugh as hard as it had the first time. Tears were falling off my face, falling.
I love Meek Phill. Meek
legend.
Phill has a quality. Like, there's so many people here at Barstool. Oh, there he is.
I saw Meek when I came in yesterday because everyone here was here early to see for Dave. He was just sitting outside waiting for Dave, and Dave never showed up. Like walk in, he's just like sitting on the side of the road next to like a homeless guy with his phone ready to catch Dave.
But no, I was gonna say there's so many people here at Barstool who like have like certain qualities that like make them do hilarious shit that like I just don't have. Like Meek Phill is one of those people. He's gonna step in shit every now and then. Like he's just gonna step in dog shit. He's gonna say something stupid about milk, and it's hilarious every time.
I like
funny.
that, Meek Phill.
Every time he's in the show, obviously usually in the booth, Zod just cracks up at everything he says, which is makes me laugh.
Mm-hmm.
So I love having Meek Phill on the show. I don't know. I genuinely don't know if he's coming back. I did not plan the milk thing.
I think he'll be back. He'll be back.
Yeah. What an absolute. That was a lot of milk.
It's a lot of milk.
That was probably, if I had to guess, 40 ounces.
Quart?
A quart's what? 16 ounces? Or no, it's a pint.
I think a quart. There are 4 quarts in a gallon, and
There
so
he is.
There he is. And nobody told him to chug that, right?
64 ounces in a quart. I think.
I think a gallon's 128.
Well, then it would be
32.
32 ounces in a quart. That makes sense, I guess.
I don't know.
How you feeling, Meek? Did you actually get it out of your system?
Yes, I puked. I just didn't want to do it on camera because I'm not sure if YouTube monetizes that. So
Oh,
You-
wow.
Looking to be a
Company
company
man.
man.
Business move.
Oh. Did
Nah,
you,
pen's gone. We can puke
either,
wherever we
yeah,
want.
but Penn doesn't control YouTube, so
He's
I'm
right.
just thinking ahead.
Meek, did you have to
Okay.
induce the vomiting? Did you stick a finger down your throat or anything like that?
No, I just let it rip, and the two Viva guys, Cody and Zach, got it all. So
Oh, they did.
yeah.
All right. I'm sure we're going to be bringing that footage up very, very soon.
Do you feel that you have to chug it when people present you with milk? Or
Yes.
Can you not just sip it?
I either have to chug it or have to wear it. So
You did both.
yeah,
Why do you chug it?
because I want to get rid of it as quick as possible.
Don't you think that's
He's a showman. He's a
you think
showman.
that's just gonna make them bring out more milk?
I don't know.
Something tells me there's more milk coming.
I hope not.
Okay.
There probably will be, but I hope not.
What a warrior.
That's great.
I put this topic on the prep sheet, and I'd love to get your guys' opinion on it. What do you think the gayest sport is? For instance, you play a lot of sports. Basketball, famously your 8th best sport.
That's right. Boy, this is a challenge. So, what do we mean here? Gayest.
It's up for interpretation. It's not a hard rule.
Wrestling.
Wrestling's pretty
Greco-Roman.
gay. Hockey locker room stuff is pretty gay.
Why would hockey locker room be different than any other locker room?
I don't know. In hockey, you smell worse after you're done practicing.
Okay.
And then you're in like the ice arena locker room, and like we would play like shower soccer, like all of us naked in the shower. We're like kicking a shampoo bottle around. I remember one time we were, I don't know, you just do gay stuff like you're tapping your friend's balls with the end, like with the end of a nerd's rope, plastic thing. Like I think hockey lends.
Wait a
itself
second.
to,
Hold
like,
on a
dumb-
minute. What? That was so specific that it definitely happened.
No, it definitely happened. I remember my friend Aaron, shout out Aaron, he had really long dangly balls.
Okay.
Like everyone knew him as the long dangly balls guy. And then he was showing them off one day at practice, and one of my other friends, I forget who it was, had like a nerd's rope container. You know how like a nerd's rope comes in like a big plastic thing?
Yep.
He was tapping his balls, and as he was tapping his balls, the whole coaching staff walked in.
Oh.
And it was a very funny thing.
Love that.
You don't
So
hear,
based on my experience, hockey's a little gay.
Uh-huh.
you don't hear of like hazing incidents with hockey though. Like with football locker rooms, you hear of like, Northwestern and stuff like that where they're doing like Shrek claps and
Well, that was more racist, right?
I don't know. Was it?
Why is there something to be said that maybe in hockey the guys are so sort of discreet that's why it's not that there's less hazing happening, it's that nobody chirps.
No, what I think it is because hockey, like you smell so bad after you're done playing hockey because you have all that equipment on, that from a very young age, you're showering with your friends.
Mm.
And then you get like very comfortable in a naked situation around a lot of people. And then, you get to high school, you've already been doing that for a while. You start fucking around. And yeah, I think that's what happens with it. Hockey is the most needing of a shower. So the showering starts earlier.
That's a pretty good explanation. I could see that.
I thought so.
Greco-Roman wrestling, I would think, but
I mean, all sports, when you think about it, are kind of gay because it's a bunch of sweaty guys just being around each other, testosterone flowing. I mean, I'd say football is probably very gay because it's a bunch of guys in tights.
yeah, quarterback center exchange can be putting your hand literally on the
Yeah.
balls.
Yeah, and coaches love making jokes like that.
Yeah.
You get really up in there, put your hands down. Dude, they love that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably say wrestling, but yeah, I think the argument for hockey is very strong.
I think hockey's the gayest sport.
Okay.
About wrestling, I don't know about the wrestling world. When you said that might be.
Well, I don't either.
That might be more.
I was thinking less locker room, more actually playing. You're in a leotard grabbing another dude's crotch
Right.
and legs and head and wrapping your legs around him,
Yeah, right. No,
mantling him.
yeah, I think you're right. I think those are two, unless I'm forgetting a sport. I think those are probably the top two.
Fair. Diego, I think this is the first time we've ever interacted.
Yes.
So what is it that you do here? You work on Son of a Boy Dad?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm with Son of a Boy Dad, Stool Scenes, Out of Order, and then I produce Scumbag Golf for Marty.
He's hoping for an extension, a full-time offer, and some of the interns have gotten full-time offers. Some have gotten extensions, and some of them are still waiting to hear.
Extension on an internship?
They've sort of been extended through their senior year of college or something
Oh,
like
wow.
that.
Okay.
And I say this because I like Diego a lot, and I think he deserves an offer if that's what he wants. And, putting in a good word or just saying his name a little more is probably a good way to make that happen.
So let me ask this.
Thank you, Francis.
From the outside, is the difference from an extension and a job offer where you are in school? If you're a junior in school, I would assume get an extension and not a job offer?
Yes. So there is some. So for example, I'm pretty sure Maddie's pretty public with it. She's going back to school. She's going back to Marist.
Okay.
So she got extended for the year.
Okay.
So she's going to be doing her content and coming in once a week in the fall when she can.
Okay.
Then Gino is another one who got extended because he's going to grad school, but he also is doing Viceroy management. But then Peyton got full time. She's on social.
Okay.
So it just varies on.
Is
They're all
Pey-
social people that have gotten
Peyton
extended.
done with school though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Done with school. Most of us are done with school.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Okay.
I think all the production graduated except one, Caroline. She's going back, and next week is her last week, or maybe.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All the interns are pretty sweet. The only person I still hate at this company is Brandon Walker, so. all I want to say.
The interns are all very hot. Can we talk about that?
Oh, boy.
The interns,
Oh,
they
boy.
hired the hottest group of people.
Thank you.
Oh, boy.
I appreciate that.
Yes. Is that what we're going for? If that's what we're going for, that's fantastic.
That's one of those-
You guys did an amazing job.
John,
I mean, tell me how you feel.
that's
I'm
one
right
of
here.
those things that was known but not said on.
No, somebody needed to say it. Somebody needed to say it.
I don't know.
We
I don't know that anyone needs.
Yeah, somebody did. We have a lot of hot interns walking around, and every day, new people walk by, and I'm like, where the fuck did you come from? And that's what's going on. Let's talk about it. Francis, go ahead.
I'm not touching that one.
I
know where
I would agree or disagree. I honestly don't know a lot of the interns. So I've seen
neither.
Diego,
I
I've
just
seen Diego
see 'em.
walking around. I see Maddie because she does the board every day, and then Gino.
John, why don't you rank them from hottest?
I don't even know their names. I just see hot people walking by
Make
all
up
the
names
time.
for them.
French. We already have a Francesca.
You gotta have the. It has to.
Freudian slip.
I don't know anybody's
Easier.
names.
To know which ones.
If I listed the
They
names,
haven't introduced themselves to me. They haven't introduced themselves.
If I said the names, would you remember their faces, name to face, or
No,
not even
probably
at all?
not.
We had
Probably
a
not.
few on the Yak at some point. I think it was maybe intern day where they came in. I don't remember who exactly was on the show, but we always have good intern crops. I feel like was it last year that Travi was part of that class, and
that was 2 years
That's
ago.
2
right?
years,
years
that's
ago?
2 years ago.
Okay, I'll
They were
do this.
2021.
Okay. Anyone Jack Mack takes under his wing is going to do great, just because Jack Mack is a fucking animal and a workaholic, and he's going to just morph them into a super content person.
Hey, John, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Since you don't seem to have much regard for what you're saying. Why is Chris Castellani not welcome in Chicago?
I can't answer that.
There's a reason?
Yes.
What is the reason?
I can't answer that.
Oh. Well, that means it's worse than you calling all the interns hot?
No, not necessarily. It's just not my place. Like Chris Castellani isn't invited to Chicago. I don't even know the full reason, but yeah, he's not.
I'll play devil's advocate because I don't know.
Oh, is he not invited?
I actually don't even know if he's not invited, but he said he's not invited. So I'm like, in my mind, something must have happened. I know. Here, here's what I'll say. I'll know Nate and Hubs get frustrated with him a lot.
Okay.
Chris Castellani's not invited to Chicago because Nate and Hubs get frustrated with him a lot?
That's all I know. All I know is I see people getting frustrated with him, and then I hear he's not invited to Chicago. So I'm just doing like 1 + 1. Like there's maybe more to it than that, but like I don't really know.
Got it. Good answer. Okay, I got another follow-up question for you, John Rich.
Your fucking questions, Francis.
Why did Alex Bennett's marriage fall apart?
Jesus Christ. All right.
Is that official? I saw she made like a statement about it. You are friends with her. You guys are neighbors, no?
No, we're not neighbors.
Or like live in the general
I
vicinity?
like Alex a lot, and I like her husband, or maybe not anymore, Graham.
Is that...
I don't know.
Has their marriage even fell apart?
I thought she openly was saying it had.
I remember she openly said
they were going
that they were going through it.
Oh,
and,
then
they
let's
were
just
having
go off
problems.
that. Why are they going through it?
I think Alex was traveling a lot, and it was hard for her husband for her to never be there. And also, he's like a billionaire, so like, why would he?
Why would he not just own a woman?
No, not why would he not just own a woman, but like if he can get any girl he wants, and like there's somebody who's never there ever.
I heard it was
I don't
because she wanted to trade Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for some more draft picks, but Graham said, no, we're building a very good team here. We don't need more draft picks. And
that is the right answer.
This is where they're at right now.
That is it, Meek.
This is a new segment presented by Roback called Answering Impossible Questions on the Yak. You guys are killing it.
You got any more, Francis?
Give me time. Come back to me. I'll have to think about it.
I can't believe you guys didn't get to me on what drugs I've done.
Yeah,
I was going to ask.
out of this
You
world.
seem like a drug guy.
Meth is insane.
You've done meth?
Oh yeah, I've done meth. Meth is
Wait.
ridiculous.
The crystal that you shoot?
Crystal? No, not shoot.
You've never
no,
shot?
No. I've
You just
smoked
it.
I've mostly snorted it.
All right.
But
Wow.
yeah,
How do you snort meth?
you chop it up like an adult.
How many times? How many times have you done meth?
It was when I was in LA living in a van for
Okay, checks out.
It was like a 3-4 month period. Basically, like we met some people. They were meth people, so I was like, "Fuck it," like I'll try it. You guys seem cool. And here's one story I'll tell you. I was living in the van. I got a bag of meth. Like I did a line. I snorted it, and I was like. It was really shitty. Like I could tell it was like bad stuff. I didn't feel good about it. So I'm like, I'm gonna go throw this in the bush. So I walked down from my van. I threw it in the bush.
Why the bush?
Because I just wanted to get rid of it. I don't know.
Your,
It could have been
was
a
that your trash can?
Yeah, I guess.
The bush was just where
I
you
was
just
living
was-
in a van.
I was living in a van.
Someone take that to the bush.
I was living in a van taking meth. I wasn't thinking clearly. Anyway, I put the meth in a bush. Went back to my van, was hanging out. Like 2 hours later, I start coming down, and it's like, oh man, there's some meth in that bush over there.
Yeah.
And then you go back and get it. You do it again, throw it in another bush, come back. That happened a few times. I did eventually leave it in the bush. I did not finish the bag, but I did go back and get it a couple times.
What does it feel like?
It's like cocaine on steroids. Or Adderall on steroids.
You were
It's
just
like
doing it-
it's amazing. Like it's amazing.
You were just doing it alone? Like just by yourself?
Sometimes, yes. Yes, actually.
Well,
Yes.
that's dark.
Like I feel like I would.
Oh, it was very
smoke
dark.
alone.
It was very dark.
Are you sober?
Not sober. I drink.
You don't do drugs?
Yeah, I barely even smoke. I smoked the other day with Roan, and it was too much. Like,
I mean, there was
I really don't.
There was a vape pen in the office that was found. We had that huge company meeting for yesterday, according to
I
Close.
vape my ass off. I got a vape pen right here.
Oh, so
I don't-
you were the vape pen we had the meeting for?
Was that just a Quigs tweet?
Yes.
Why okay, so meth, wow. Whew.
Meth.
That explains your photo.
Is there something that made you
No,
stop?
that doesn't explain my photo. That was a long time ago.
Is there something that made you decide to stop doing meth?
Yeah, the meth was never a problem, really. Like the meth was like a few months I was living in a van. It was kind of fucked up, but I never like felt the need to take meth a lot.
How old are you?
31.
What were you? Was the van a kind of camper van? Were you sort of like
It was a camper van.
Alex Honnold
It was a
traveling
camper van.
around? It was intentional, or was it more of like a this?
No,
is all
well,
I have?
I moved to LA. I got a job in Texas right after college. I made a good amount of money, and I said I'm going to move to LA to do stand-up comedy.
Nice.
Yeah, and I did that. And that's when I was living in a van. I had a car too, so I was driving Uber, living in a van, doing stand-up, doing meth a little bit.
So you had
And then-
2 vehicles.
Yeah, I did it. I had
No
2
place
vehicles.
to live besides the van.
No, because I wasn't home that much. Like, why do I need a apartment when I'm like
This is
driving Lyft all day?
I didn't know this about you. You're a journeyman. It's
I'm a
cool.
journeyman.
Yeah.
I'm a
Pretty
bit
cool
of a
story.
journeyman.
That's amazing. How long did you stand up for?
1 year.
Why'd you stop doing that?
Because I found out that I was better at writing because I started blogging around then. And also I was completely broke and doing a bunch of drugs. And I was like, dude, I can go make like $60,000 a year in Ohio just working a regular job. So I kind of bailed. Like I bailed on that. But
Was the world that you were in, the comedy scene and the world of LA, that was contributing to the meth and the drug use?
nah, it was my buddy Cubs. Like he just also
Cubs.
lived. Dude, me and Cubs, I might start doing a podcast with him because he's like the most outrageous person I've ever met, and he's hilarious. But he happened to live there too, and me and him were kind of like we were together. Like we did shit all the time. He came to open mics with me, stuff like that, and yeah. And then
turned
just
into
basically
guys.
after a year, I had just burnt myself out, and I was like, I should stop doing this and just go home and work a normal job.
And then how long were you in Ohio for?
So I was in Ohio from 2016 to the time I moved here.
Oh.
So I moved back with my parents in like 2016, lived there a couple years, then moved to Columbus and just lived like a very normal sales job life with all my friends. Was planning on doing that for the rest of my life, and then this happened.
Cool, man.
And he was the one
yeah.
that when we did Chaperty, you made that,
Yeah.
right?
I made all the Jeopardies.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you have something that you sent to me and TJ.
I made another Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
TJ, do you have that?
Boy, what a great story. That was a good story, John Rich. What a
So
life.
Francis.
this is a game.
I
Explain
got more too. I don't even
exactly
finish.
is
I don't
this?
even
Oh.
finish.
Oh, keep going.
No. Keep going. I'll save it for a later date.
We can mix it in. We can come back to John.
We'll mix it in. Let's play some Jeopardy.
Do Meek and Diego, do you guys have any stuff like that about your?
I didn't live in a van or do meth, so I don't think I can.
Yeah. What have you done?
No, I live with my parents, so I don't.
Yeah, I live with my parents.
Jeez,
Diego-
go do some meth.
What was it like escaping Mexico? I want to hear that story.
It was nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't escape Mexico. I was born in Morristown, New Jersey.
Well, so you were told. To the Jeopardy.
Let's get some Jeopardy going.
So what is this? It's emoji?
So there's a bunch of different categories, and every question is a series of emojis, and you have to guess what emojis that like you got to guess the answer based on the emojis.
Okay. Interesting.
You'll see it. It'll make sense.
Cool.
So you can start with whatever you want. I know the answers, so it should probably be you four who do them.
Okay. You want to go in teams of 2, and then we go you guys me and Francis, and then we can make the booth a team.
I think the best way to do it is just rip through it.
Oh, we can change the number of teams. Okay, great.
Yeah.
To do okay.
Che, you start.
All
I'm gonna be terrible at this.
right.
No, you'll be good.
Let's go athletes for 100. Oh Jesus.
This is easy.
Tiger, tree.
We're looking
That's
for
a-
Come on,
That's a
Stephen
joke.
Che.
I'm looking for an athlete. Oh, Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods.
Are you fucking
There you go.
kidding me right now?
I don't know what the scheme is. It's
Are you
it's-
fucking,
Oh yeah, you get it. You get it now, though.
you
You get
fucking
it now.
serious?
I got it.
All right, Meek's turn.
Francis, no, you're up.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I just saw the names on the bottom. I thought that was the order. All right, so I'll do the way they do the winners do it at Jeopardy. I'll go athletes for 500.
That's what I was gonna do.
Football. I'm just sounding it out now. Bear Beach. Football. Pig Bear Beach.
What a fucking.
I actually have no idea.
Do you know it?
No, I have no idea.
Man, they're Bear Cub Beach.
I have an idea.
I don't know. I fucking pass or give up.
Do you guys have any ideas?
Yeah, no, you can steal it. Now, Meek, you can steal, then Diego can steal, then Steven can steal.
I'm not stealing because I have no idea.
If I get it wrong, do I lose 500?
No, not on a steal.
All right.
Nobody loses 500 ever in this. There's no losing money.
Is this Revis Island?
Maybe? Oh, Barry Sanders. Oh, that's it. Okay.
Hey, hold on a minute. Why? Where was the
Sand on the beach.
Sand on the beach.
Football was for that he was a football player.
Oh, that's what it was.
That's a hard one. That's 500.
That's what I didn't
Yeah.
understand.
That's
either.
500.
I don't know anything
I
besides.
thought the
athlete.
name was comprised of the
Oh
emoji.
no, it's like clues. Some of them might be like that.
Okay.
But it's very like it's
Good to
loose.
know.
It's
Good to know.
loose.
All right.
I don't know anything besides athletes. So give me athletes 300.
Harder than
Okay.
the last one.
Oh, this is super easy.
So there's steroids involved to make your dick small. I'm guessing by the eggplant. I don't know what the first. What's the first one? 'Cause I can't even see that. The second one looks like a jester.
The first
it looks
one's a
like
guy dribbling a
basketball.
basketball.
Oh, okay. I can't make that out from here. So
I don't know this either, to be honest.
This is
I made this a long time ago.
very easy.
Doc.
Oh, I do know.
Right?
Shit. What the? What am I look? Were
you
you on meth when you made
No,
this?
no, that
Magic-
was after the meth.
Okay.
Magic Johnson.
Oh, you didn't get Diego a chance.
Now he
There we
asked.
go.
I pointed to him.
Okay.
Oh, that's
You're
a
right. It's
that's
Magic
a wizard.
Johnson,
Okay.
AIDS,
Or no.
and a dick, and
A guy
Yeah.
doing magic.
that's a
At
good
first, I was thinking it's like like Alex Rodriguez steroids. I know then
So
basketball
is
put me
that
in a loop.
a steal for Che?
Yeah.
one. Yeah, no, that's a steal for Che. So Che gets those points.
He's gonna body this.
I'll do songs 500.
Ooh.
A champagne bottle.
Yeah.
Champagne, trophy, ring, basketball. Oh, it's that. Is it that Drake song? Fuck. It's got to be that Drake song.
You're close.
It's a Drake song. Diamonds.
We got some really big. Jumpman, maybe.
No.
Oh, congratulations.
No.
It's trophies.
No, it's not trophies.
It's not?
No.
All right.
It's an athlete, right? Like it's an.
No, this
No,
is
it's a
this is a song.
So
The song, no.
I see a
No, no, no,
basketball.
none of you are on it. You're kind of close.
It's
It's
a
not
Drake
trophies?
song.
Forever.
It's not a Drake song.
Oh, it's not.
Oh.
Shine.
Pop bottles. Ball with straight shots and then pop bottles.
Oh no, I was.
Lil Wayne
I
song.
wouldn't have- I wouldn't have gotten that.
Yeah, okay. That was maybe a little tough.
I don't know rap music.
I thought it was Lou Will for a minute.
I didn't think about how there were multiple Drake songs that could also fit
Yeah.
that emoji.
Let's go athletes for 400. Golf. The handicap thing's throwing me a little bit. I think it's John Daly. Okay.
There you go.
Stephen Che.
John Daly's
Is he handicapped?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he would like drive around on a cart.
all
golfers do that.
Oh no, like you know what I'm talking about, Francis.
During
It's like John Daly would get
tournaments
a
that he
cart.
plays in now, I think it's because he's just such a fucking
He's a diabetic.
easy piece
Like,
of shit that
yeah, they just let him drive around.
let
in a
him
cart.
go. He may have a knee issue though. I
I think that was old. I think he walks now.
got it. I'll go with Potpourri for 500.
Oh.
Okay.
You got this.
It's the flag of Italy. Amerigo Vespucci?
No,
No.
I don't even know what potpourri is.
it's possible the Italy flag. I'll give you. I'll give you a hint, Francis. It's possible the Italy flag should be Spain.
Well,
That's two very different flags. if you said Mexico, I'd
Well, once I tell you the
this
answer,
would be Christopher Columbus.
Yes, right. But I think he's actually Italian.
Is he?
I think he's Italian.
I think he's, but like everyone thinks he's from Spain, but he's actually Italian.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Magellan is Spain, yeah?
Give me movies.
I
100.
might be completely wrong on that.
He's actually Mexican. I crossed the border with him.
Snakes on a plane. Bang.
There you go.
There you go. There you go, Meek.
There we go. I don't have a 0.
Oh, is it me? Song's 100. Eye of the Tiger.
Nice.
These are easy ones.
It's 100.
That
Yeah.
doesn't mean anything. It's to be hard.
Athletes 200.
That's how Jeopardy works.
Swimming gold medal. That's Jewish, yeah.
Jewish,
I mean,
yeah,
the
swimming
only
gold
swimmer-
medal Jewish.
The only swimmer I can think of is Michael Phelps. So let's say Michael Phelps.
No, you don't know the Jewish one? Somebody knows the Jewish one.
I don't.
It's not Lochte, is it?
Nope,
Adam Sandler.
definitely
Is
not.
he ever a
Katie
swimmer in
Ledecky?
the movie?
Mark Spitz.
Oh,
He won a shitload of gold medals.
He had the record. before.
80s, right?
Yeah, something like that.
And he didn't swim with a bathing cap or anything. He just went out there with his big mane of hair
Really?
and broke
Oh,
all the records.
That's cool.
I think this is the best Jeopardy I've ever made. I've got a lot of them. I like this one a lot.
I'll do food and drink for 100. Mark Cuban? No, what am I saying? Excuse me. I don't know why I said that. That's ridiculous.
Oh my! This is.
This is
Oh, yeah.
Sergeant Pepper.
It's food and drink.
Can I steal?
Go ahead, Meek.
Dr Pepper.
Oh, nicely
Yeah.
done. Nicely done.
Yep. Yes, sir. Give me food and drink 200. Panda Express.
There you go.
There you go, Meek.
That's easy.
Pretty good.
That was easy.
That's
Dr. Pepper was pretty.
I'll do songs 200.
not that easy.
Ice Ice Baby.
There you go.
Wow,
Nice.
he gets them fast.
Well, I mean, that was literally the names of the emoji.
Some of them are easier than
All right there, Meek.
Let's go.
Take it easy.
Food 400. Old church, Mexico.
It's food? I don't know this at all.
I don't know. Pass.
Food. White
Food or drink.
Church. Oh, White Castle.
The Mexican flag throws me off.
Oh,
I was gonna say.
I'm sorry. This was made for my family. I forgot that was a very local Bowling Green restaurant.
I was
You should get a you gotta go again. You gotta go again.
You made
Okay.
this for your family.
Dude, I mean, me and my during COVID, me and my family
I
would
love
get
that.
together and do a Zoom call and
That's
play a
great.
bunch of Jeopardies.
I thought it was
amazing.
KFC at first because the old guy looks like
No,
the Colonel.
I'm sorry. No, you get to go again. I
Let's-
didn't
let's-
realize
let's
that one. Was in
Let's
there.
fine. Let's do food and drink 300. Sleeping Axe. Oh, Zaxby's.
There you go.
Zaxby's.
Nice
Okay,
job.
there we go.
Wow.
What's
Nice.
Zaxby's?
It's a
You don't know
chicken place, right?
Zaxby's?
Never heard of it.
Give me.
Wait, is
In
it
West
not my
West.
turn?
Read a
He-
book.
he just
Francis.
went,
It's Francis. It's Francis.
Son of a bitch, Meek.
Oh, I thought you went.
No.
My
Come on,
apologies.
you even. Come on, man. Movies for 200.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, you got this.
Guys.
Come on, you got this.
Love. What is the last one?
It's a mountain.
Mountains.
Brokeback Mountain.
There it
There you
is.
go.
There's a good one. Nice. $200.
food and drink 500. So something with chicken. Is this like a? Is this?
I don't know.
This isn't a local spot like the last.
No, I don't think it's a local spot. It might be, I guess. I didn't realize I had local stuff.
I'm gonna say Uptown Chicken or something. I don't know. That's a local spot for.
Diagonal Blind Chicken?
No, I don't.
Is that a restaurant in your town?
Raising
oh,
Cane's.
No!
I was gonna steal.
Come on. Wait.
Oh.
We should give Diego that point.
Oh.
Or Diego honor system. Were you gonna say that?
I wasn't going down.
I love Raising Cane's. I should have.
Songs 300. Oh. No rings. What is it? It's an X? What's
Oh,
that
you guys
third
got this one. This one's gettable.
I don't even have a guess.
Can I steal, or does anyone want to steal?
Doesn't it go to Che?
Wait, no, we go in order to
Go in
steal.
order?
We go in order, so you get to
Yeah.
steal last.
I'll pass. I don't know.
If you like it, you should have put a ring on it.
You gotta.
What?
What's
Beyonce?
the name of the song?
Single ladies.
Single lady.
Oh,
I didn't know the name of the song. That's
come on. I coulda
Francis. That's
gotten that.
Francis.
Would you have gotten it?
I did not know the name of the song.
Oh.
Oh,
I would give you that point.
it's TJ's call. Who gets the point, TJ?
I'm fine
Francis
with Francis
gets it.
taking that. Yeah.
Mr.
Okay, whose
TJ?
turn is it? I think it's
It's you, Francis.
Isn't it Che's turn?
Wait, no, yeah, it's Jake.
Okay.
Oh. Let's go movies 400.
Wow.
Oh, I love this one.
Sorry, what is the middle thing?
It's a canoe.
Okay.
It's an Indian guy, a canoe, and a tiger.
Oh, I know what this is.
Oh, Life of Pi.
There you go.
Did you ever read that book?
Yeah, that's
With
one
a-
of the few books I've read.
The book was so great.
Very good.
Actually, the movie was pretty good
The
too.
movie was good too.
It was
Yeah,
really
It was solid.
ethereal and whimsical. By the way, quick aside, I may be really stupid for this, but I only just learned that the Lion King is an allegory for Hamlet. Did you guys know that?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
You knew that? And it makes so much sense. I hadn't even thought about
It
it.
was kind of a ripoff.
Yeah.
Really.
That is a great idea, and it all makes so much more sense now. It's so good. Anyway, back to the game. Sorry. Super cool. I loved that. I started like piecing it over it, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, that! Oh!" All right, movies for 300.
Oh, come on.
Oh, it's up.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Movies for 500.
Ooh, this is
Okay.
tough.
Oh, I know what this one is. I know it.
All right, well, we got to go in order
I'm
with
gonna make it to you, brother.
Oh, shoot!
Emojis movie.
Absolutely not.
It could be a correct guess.
Is it Mean Girls?
It is The Devil Wears Prada.
That's right.
There it is.
Damn.
A great movie that is.
I don't even. What is that?
Oh, you should watch
Oh,
it.
come on.
Spectacular.
Grow up.
Songs 400. Oh my god, I'm terrible at this. Candy Driver Circle. What's the last one?
Minus?
A line?
Subtract?
I don't know the
Yes.
answer to this either. I got to guess, but I'm not sure I'm right.
That candy shop song. What's it called? No, I don't know.
Wait, Che, any idea?
No idea.
Is it Penny Lane?
Oh, no, it's not.
Sweet Car O Line.
Oh, fuck!
Damn.
I forgot about that.
Wait, did you just say that all and not actually? Because that was.
I don't think he said it.
I said Candy Drive Circle.
you said
Line.
Sweet-
No. TJ
said
said
TJ.
it.
Oh,
said
TJ. I was
Yeah.
like,
I have
oh,
the
wow, that's exactly right. Nice job.
That's a good one, actually.
That is a
very
really
good.
good
Yeah,
one.
that's a good one.
You know,
What?
I'm trying to think if there would have been like an emoji of a football player for O line.
Oh, that would have been
That
good,
would have been
too.
Cool. Yeah.
By the way, I saw the Neil Diamond. There's a Neil Diamond Broadway play. Fantastic.
You went and saw it?
Incredible. Yeah, fantastic. His life isn't even that interesting, but like when like you put it with his songs and like you hear his story, very good play.
Who's up?
I think it's you
Okay.
or Phil.
Phil?
It's my turn.
I don't know.
Thought it was Francis.
Okay, yeah.
I'll do potpourri for 100.
This is big because Che. Yeah, Che maybe already won. Never mind.
Angry cow doctor. Mad cow disease? Mad cow disease? Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go.
Potpourri 200. Eye horsey?
I think I know what this is.
Yeah, you do.
I don't. Pin the tail on the horsey? Someone could steal it.
Hand donkey.
Wild horses. I don't know.
Is it slap ass? Or like spanking?
Hold your horses.
Oh.
I thought you had it.
I thought slap ass made sense.
Potpourri is a tough category.
Honestly, I would. Flap ass does make sense there.
I'll go 400. The
Oh,
cost?
you got this.
The cost?
Yeah.
There you go.
I didn't come in last.
Damn.
Nice. Nice. And
Uh,
Che gets the last one.
Yeah, sure. Potpourri 300. I want to say Super Mario Brothers, but
Gotta be.
Turtle.
Yeah, it's Mario.
Yeah.
Nice. Good game there.
That was
There we
fun.
go.
Great job, John Rich.
John Rich.
I got a bunch more, but a lot of them are so like focused to my family that like
Yeah.
So wait,
that was one I thought we could actually use.
Do your parents know that you did meth?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think they do.
Wow. Were they freaked out?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's big time.
So you grew up in Ohio, right?
Yeah.
And you went to school there. Is it common? Is like meth very, very common in Ohio? Like
No, I never even came across meth until LA. What's common in Ohio is like opiates, like heroin, Oxycontin, like that was my problem. If we're gonna get into it, like that was my problem. was
Heroin?
opiates. Yeah,
Did you go from opiates to heroin?
correct. Yes.
And if all of this is too personal, then
No, that's fine, dude. Yeah, that's fine.
that's unbelievable.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Is that your
Heroin.
Yeah, heroin.
Were you in
Never.
check?
I will say I never shot up my entire life. Never. But you just snort it.
You'd snort it.
Yeah, you snort it.
Were you getting the black tar from the?
I smoked black tar off like tin foil a couple times, but because I had like friends in Columbus that would get that, but I never frequently did that. It was just like powder.
Got it.
what is the best drug you've done?
Heroin.
Okay.
It's your favorite.
Not even close.
Were you?
Like,
Did
yeah.
you ever have? How often did you do heroin?
I mean, daily for the most part.
Did you go to rehab?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I went to rehab. So when I moved back from LA, things got pretty bad from like 2016 to 2018. And then I went back. I went to rehab. I went to like this. It was like an experimental hospital get somebody off drugs thing.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I got off that, I moved to Columbus. And like I got my shit together in like 2018. I got like a real job. I like actually cared about it. I had a bunch of friends there. It was great. And then yeah, like my life got good.
So
Like
you're-
I met
so
my girlfriend. I'm going to marry her, and Barstool happened.
So you're a quitter.
Wow.
Yes, I'm a quitter.
Wait. I'm just
quitter.
amazed. Like you're an amazing person. This is amazing. I had no idea. Is this
Dude,
public knowledge? Is this out there?
No, I haven't put it out. I've been wanting to. I never get to talk. I never get to talk anymore.
Well, you're a phenomenal writer. I would think.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not write?
I've
a
mentioned
great-
it. I've like hinted at it and like I've made comments about it. Like if you would have read every one of my blogs, you would have pieced it together that.
You kind of put it out there with that tungsten picture.
Yeah, I guess
For
I
the most
did.
part.
Wow.
Yeah,
This
I
is
guess I
crazy.
did.
Did you guys know this?
I'm not surprised if that's.
Meek. Well, John, I'm really glad that you are still here with us,
Yeah.
man. I know that goes a different
Yeah,
way for
I
a
know.
lot of people.
It's crazy.
That's really amazing.
Are you engaged right now?
No, but
Was that kind of a
we're
proposal?
we're going ring shopping. So.
Oh,
Oh.
boy.
Oh, yeah. So we're getting there.
She doesn't want you to have it be a surprise or anything.
No. We've been dating not even that long, but like 2 full years, and we've been we're talking about it. It'll be a surprise when I do it, but like
I think at that stage you have to know what you're shopping.
you gotta
yeah,
go. You
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
go
yeah,
ring
yeah.
shopping with your girlfriend, right?
Well,
No.
You have to at least know what she wants.
My girl kind of gave me a vague idea of what she
Yeah.
would want, but we didn't go to a store and pick one out.
Really? My girl, I
Yeah,
guess
the
she's a little
size.
more picky. She wants to.
You gotta get the size though.
At least you know she's gonna say yes when you do it.
I
Yeah.
knew I got her friend. Her friend knew her size.
Okay.
I think.
Interesting.
I think girls will convey to friends,
Okay.
knowing or hoping potentially that the guy will call the friend to get the specs.
Yeah.
Mm.
We've been pretty open about it. Like, it's been a conversation for a while.
That's
so.
amazing, man.
Yeah.
Nice. Congrats,
good.
man.
That's amazing. I'm assuming she doesn't listen to the show.
I told her I was on it, so she probably will.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, darn. I was gonna say, do you have any plan for how you might want to do it?
No, not at all. I know we're going ring shopping soon, and then I'm gonna have to like actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to surprise her.
What's
she,
your,
she won't know it's coming. She won't know it's coming.
What's your budget?
That's okay. So no, wait. So here's what I said, and my girlfriend was like, "What the fuck?" I said 5,000.
And she said, "What the fuck?" Meaning that's too low.
I think she thought I. That's actually a good question. I think she thought it was high.
Oh wow.
5,000 doesn't seem like a lot to me.
It's supposed to be roughly 3 months' salary.
Don't even listen to that bullshit. Because that you might be able to afford.
Should I go
3 months-
higher? Should I go higher?
Listen, man.
I don't know what
Everybody is whatever you can comfortably like spend.
Yes.
Where you say, I want to get her something that would mean a lot to her, and I would be proud of seeing on her finger every day, but that is not going to ruin our lives financially.
Okay. She's definitely all about lab diamonds.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
That's so great.
She doesn't like the whole Africa blood diamond.
Right.
Shit.
Right.
So-
No, nor do I.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucked up. But
I did it anyway. I walked into the Diamond District. I don't know if you've been up there. That place will fuck your face right off.
Is that like by?
I don't even know where that is.
It's 47th Street.
Yeah. Like
And they
six.
start walking you through all the criteria. They're like, color, cut, symmetry, brilliance, carrot size, how many hands were lost on the child that smuggled this out
Naturally.
of Sierra Leone. And that is all part of what contributes to the cost of it. Yeah.
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 We'll figure it out.
I'm very interested to hear. Obviously, you told your kind of backstory. Phill, I don't know anything about how you ended up here outside of that you were a.
Hey, give it up for John Rich, everybody. Give it up for John Rich really quick. Give it up for John Rich.
Thank you, Francis.
You were a notorious internet troll.
Pretty much, yes.
So how did you?
Oh.
Who did you troll? How did you troll? And then how did you get here?
Pretty-
Someone noticed you, obviously.
Pretty much, I was just big on Mets Twitter for several years, and I think the first Barstool person ever followed me back was like KFC, Clem. Then later on, Jack Mack followed me, Hubs, more people here followed, and I just got big enough to where I think Chuck Social followed me, and the last job I had, I quit, and then a month later, I got a DM from Chuck saying, "Hey, we really like you. That you're on the internet 24/7. Would you want to work here?" And then I got an interview with him, Gaz, everybody, and I signed a month later. So
What were you doing before that you quit?
So
Did you have like a normal 9-to-5 job, or were
I
you?
graduated college in 2020 in the middle of COVID, obviously. I have a degree in computer science. I could not get anything with that for 2 years. I worked different odd jobs here and there, as a clerk and stuff.
Phil, I'm so sorry. Where'd you go to school?
John Jay College.
Nice. That's
did-
here in Long Island, right?
No,
Or
it's in
Queen
the city.
Queen-
59th Street, Columbus
Oh,
Circle. It's for criminal justice.
Criminal justice. Yeah,
But
that's
I went there for computer science.
okay. Cool.
Now, if you ask me if I know anything about computer science anymore, probably not, because that part of my mind left. So, but yeah, I couldn't get anything with computer science. I worked a bunch of odd jobs. I was an electrician summer helper one year because my family's union workers.
Okay.
So it's actually funny. The union actually sent me a letter back saying oh, you want to do this, and that's I had this 4 years ago, maybe but. Yeah, I mean, this is my life. I guess that's how I got here.
So when you were big on Mets Twitter, were you trolling?
Yes,
Mets?
I've known Frank since when he blew up. I didn't know him before he blew up, but me and my mom have pictures of him talking to him from 2017.
Okay, so when he was Frankie Midnight.
Yeah, like months after the whole like his rant on New Jersey Transit, and God bless that day. If New Jersey Transit was on time that day, the whole huge butterfly effect of the world being different.
What is your relationship with Frank now? Because obviously,
Last year I hated him because he ruined a very fun team for me. This year I don't want to say I enjoy being with him. Actually, no, I do, but I tolerate him more this year. Because
I didn't even ask that
Because Frank was right.
You had the kick.
yeah,
The kick.
it wasn't intentional.
Yes.
Like that was me getting mad at the game, and I kicked the chair. That was not at Frank.
Sure. I
Frank
believe
was in the way. That's my story. You can believe whatever you want.
believe you.
I
But
don't know what happened with the kick.
You kicked Frank?
Yeah, I don't know either.
it was a game actually know the date well, June 30th, 2022 versus the Astros, where Jason Castro, who he retired later that year with his only home run that season, beat us 2-0. Gave up Drew Smith through a slider that went to right field. I got very mad and I kicked the chair, not realizing Frank was up, and Frank was okay, but we were both mad at the Mets that day.
Sure. So the Mets are terrible this year, correct?
Yeah, awful. That's why I don't get mad at him when he
Okay.
says that.
Okay, so then Frank.
And here's the thing, I know it's killing Frank inside to where like he can't do the post game rants because the team's like so bad they sold. It's like it's what you expect now. It's not like last year where they were so good and a loss actually hurt you.
Okay. What's your in non-baseball season? What drives Meek Phill?
The other sports.
You're
like-
big boobs guy, right? Big boobs.
Oh yeah, you're the
Okay.
49 Online guy.
You love
Now we're doing interrogating that
big
now. I
milk
mean,
jugs.
okay.
That's why you're such a milk guy, right?
I allegedly,
Uh-huh.
but yeah, I mean, yeah, I see tweets. I like them. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No. No shaming here. No shaming here.
I mean, there's worse tweets to like out there than
There's worse things to spill on yourself.
yeah.
Are you finding it's Twitter where you like the boobs?
It's on my For You page.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Interesting. I feel like that's the worst place to see hot boobs.
Yeah, but they
Twitter.
all have OnlyFans links. So the one you see,
Oh.
you can hit the link.
Do you pay for? Do you
No,
subscribe to any
I do
OnlyFans
not pay for.
subscriptions?
I do not
I don't
pay for-
believe that for
I
a
do n-
second.
People interrogate me. I do not pay for anyone's OnlyFans.
Do you watch
I pay for
OnlyStans?
OnlyFans.
I've watched clips of OnlyStans. Very great show. Shout out Glenny.
Yeah. Do you know that? Oh well, actually, yeah. Do you know that a friend of mine is a comedian and he's dating a woman who's on OnlyFans and makes a lot of money, and then he does for her correspondence with her fans.
Yeah, she basically like is a manager in a way. He DMs them.
He sends
As
like,
her.
He sends like, "Hey baby, are you touching yourself for me?"
Oh.
to dudes, and then she gives him like 10% of her income from it to do that for her, and he's like sending not nudes, but like sexy messages to dudes in her voice
I mean,
as a side hustle while he does comedy.
that sounds like a healthy relationship. I
Isn't that
guess.
incredible?
Yeah.
That's got to be. I feel like I'm a very secure person and can deal. That feels wildly emasculating, right?
Well, I guess he's the only one,
that knows this.
in bed with her at night,
Yeah.
theoretically, and he's just
Is
trafficking.
he in the videos?
No.
Okay.
They don't know that they don't even know that she has a boyfriend. She's not open about that.
Because if they know that, then they wouldn't subscribe.
It would hurt her numbers.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that he said to me that a lot of the OnlyFans models, they have someone else doing their correspondence for them because it's exhausting, and that's a big part of what they get, like tips, they get special gifts. That interaction, the talking to the fan, adds a lot of gravy on top, keeps them subscribed, things like that.
Sorry, keep me honest here. OnlyFans.
Yes, sir.
People are fucking on that, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so then this woman is not, and she's just.
No, you can go to like chat rooms, like I believe, like you can pay to get in like a private, like texting session with the person. But Francis is saying it's just the husband.
Just another dude.
okay,
And
okay.
I say, if
Yeah.
there's anyone out there listening who is a major OnlyFans subscriber and is excited about messaging this, I just want you to know you might be talking to a broke comedian.
You may be jacking off to another dude texting you back.
You might be talking to John Rich in a van in L.A. as he goes back and forth between a bush to find his meth.
Speaking of John Rich in a bush, you were just undercover with Will
Speaking of
Compton.
John Rich in a bush.
Yes.
so
Well,
I
you were hiding, creeping out on
I think you
Will
meant to say
Compton.
John Rich in a van because that would have been more apt.
Sneaking around in a bush, hiding behind bushes.
But busting with the boys is in a
Oh, you're right.
bus.
Oh,
You're right.
yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, fair.
But yeah,
Point, Francis.
um,
How is that, and what is the reaction to that? Because with the Mincy one, he had no idea. Did Will have an idea that this was going on, that you were spying on him?
So Mincy had no idea. With Will, I felt like we couldn't. It's a little harder to follow like Will around day to
Why?
day because you can't just text Megan making money and be like, "Hey, tell Mincy to go here, here, and here," and then we'll be there at the exact same time and we'll
Right.
follow him around and he'll have no idea.
Yeah.
We maybe could have planned better and like made that happen,
Okay.
but we just did it differently. So we did have, I hope I'm not like ruining the video for anybody, but I think it was pretty obvious. Like we had Taylor like helping us set it up, and we had the Bussin' with the Boys people helping us set it up. So the interaction with Will, the confrontation with Will was completely genuine. Like he had no idea we were doing any of that. But everything before, where like Taylor caught me, that was staged, and the interviews with like the coaches and the players, like they knew it wasn't like staged, but like we told them like, hey, look, we're like making a video for Will, and the joke is like his career's over. So like we kind of told him to like
Sure.
base it off of that.
Yep.
And then they were all hilarious, and I think Will was fucking hilarious. I've been a little surprised, and maybe this is just me like being naive about the internet. Like people seem to take it more seriously than I thought they would. As far as like Tommy and Fights, for example, on the rundown the other day, were like, do you realize you just ended Will's career? I was like, I don't think I ended Will's career. I think it was just like kind of a silly video where like we were poking fun of Will and being like, hey, your career's over, you're done. Which I think are jokes they probably make on that podcast a
Yes.
lot. That like, yeah.
It's like maybe if you were better at football, your career wouldn't be over.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, that whole thing happened.
Oh, Meek Phill.
Yeah, exactly.
You can take the troll off the internet, but I don't know what the saying is.
You got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So that was the whole bit. Like what you saw was like it was like kind of a funny joke setup. To, like make it look like Will is completely done, which I don't even really think is a setup. I think that's like kind of the general consensus is like, all right, Will, like you've been doing this for a while. I'm not sure if you're getting back in the NFL, and we were playing off of that joke.
Gotcha.
What happened with Fasoli? Didn't Fasoli like text him?
Fasoli is an absolute crazy person. Fasoli he's a loose cannon, and he's so good for me because I'm such a pussy when it comes to like doing certain things, like trying to like, I don't know, like get certain interviews, and he like forces me to do it. Like I couldn't have done that whole thing without Fasoli forcing me to do it the whole time. But yeah, so I guess after the interview, and I didn't even know this was happening, Fasoli texted Will and said, can you please change your Twitter bio to retired NFL player? Which would essentially be Will announcing his retirement.
Kind of. I'm assuming
For
someone
real.
would get a screenshot of that, yeah.
Yeah. And whatever, like Will said no, obviously.
Sure.
But yeah, Fasoli is
That
a
could be
little nuts.
photoshopped.
Yeah,
It could be Photoshopped.
Yeah, you could do
And-
inspect
and-
element and do
yeah.
whatever you want. So.
Yeah, it could be Photoshopped. He could have done that too. But anyway, Will didn't do it. I think me and Will are on the same page for everything. Like we talked a bunch yesterday, and he took it as a joke the whole time. I know one of his tweets was, "I'm just mad I didn't get producer credit," meaning like he was in on, like after we interviewed him, we obviously like talked to him about like everything that's going out,
Yeah.
and he was cool with it. He had some notes, and we worked with him a little bit, but yeah, I mean that was about it. I'm still kind of surprised they let me get that far with that idea. That like they just let me
Right.
like go into the van and tell Will his career's over. Because honestly, like who the fuck am I to tell Will his career is over?
Yeah,
Like,
you're-
that's insane.
You're not one of 32 NFL GMs that,
Like,
that probably have told him that.
That's insane. But whatever happened, the video seems to be getting pretty decent reception.
Yeah.
Probably get to 100,000 views, which I think is solid.
Great. That's
Like,
huge, man.
yeah,
That's
and
fucking
then-
great.
Yeah, and that was a video, and that's it. And I think me and Will and Taylor, we're all on the same page now. It was a little hairy yesterday for a second, but
So is this going to be
Yeah.
a series for you, like a long run? Because you did this with Mints, obviously.
well,
Will Compton episode 2.
I hope so. But the thing is, like, you can't just you can only do this in so many ways. Like, there's only so many people you can do this to, and like, if you saw the Mincy video, it was like really like legit. We were following him around. He had no idea.
Right. Yeah.
We can't do that with every person at Barstool.
Yeah.
Like,
Mincy may be the only person you could do that with, I think.
yeah, and part of me, one of my pitches, and I guess now that Mincy's back, maybe we could do it, was just to do it with Mincy every 2 months. Just do the exact same video, falling around Mincy every 2 months, and it would probably be
You
hilarious.
could tell Mincy his NFL career is over, and he may be shocked.
Yeah, exactly. And we did have, before we were doing Will, I probably shouldn't say this, but fuck it. We were going to do somebody else who no longer works at this company.
Okay.
I won't say any names.
Sure.
But we had somebody else who I also thought was like the perfect target. But
Is that
it's no
Kelly in
longer an
Vegas?
option. Kelly in Vegas. You're right. It was
Wow.
Kelly in Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're saying someone who probably wouldn't know who you are, maybe, or like wouldn't recognize you.
Yeah.
Is what gives you a better shot.
It's not even as much about like somebody not recognizing me, because like I can put on some glasses. I can wear a little bit of a disguise. It's just like somebody who this kind of sounds bad. Like somebody you're able to manipulate.
Oh,
Like, because like with Mincy, honestly, like we texted Megan making money. We could have had Mincy do anything. Like if she just would have been like, "Hey, like you want to come here?" And
yeah.
They
Mincy's
would've
the only
done
guy I've ever met who like that old, don't get into a van with a stranger. He could play both the child getting into the van and
Oh
the guy in the van.
100%. Yeah, 100%.
He's both people
Yeah.
at once.
Yeah. But basically we had like, because they wanted like, hey, let's do a series, and we gave them a whole list, and they basically said 75% of these we're not comfortable with you doing. And then there were 3 of them that they thought were possible. One person we can't do anymore. One person was Mincy. One person was Will.
Okay. So
Gotcha.
you're at the end of your rope, but I'm sure you'll.
Nah, but that's the thing. Like the Will video was so much different than the Mincy video that like, if we do it again, like I think if we like staged some stuff and like made it a little funny, I think people would see the video for what it was.
Yeah.
It's just like kind of like a silly video,
Yep.
poking fun of somebody. So it depends. We're gonna keep doing them, but the way we do them every time might be a little different.
Cool.
Quick plug. There's a really good book if anyone is interested about the opioid crisis. It's called Dreamland by Sam Quinones, and it talks about how people transitioned from opiates to heroin, why that happens, and also how the drug cartels pushed black tar heroin in towns like Columbus, Ohio, and through the heartland and things like that, as a way of basically making tons of money in America. Anyway, very, very good book if you're interested in that.
So is this on audiobook too?
It may be. It probably is.
Would you count listening to an audiobook as reading a book?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yes.
Some people don't think that. Oh, John's raising his hand.
Can I say something?
Go right ahead.
That Hubs and Nate both just texted me. Apparently, I'm entirely wrong about like why Castellani is not working here. It has nothing to do with him like blogging and like people not liking him. So I apparently have no idea what's going on with Castellani.
Oh, I thought that was a good answer, though.
Yeah, I just feel bad because that's what I thought it was, and now apparently I'm just entirely wrong. So
Should we get Nate?
now I feel bad about
Should we
it.
get Nate and Hubs in here?
I don't think so.
Well, it sounds like they have answers. No.
I just think
Well,
they
their
know,
answer
I
is
just
it's
think
how
that
we
they
find
know it wasn't them.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to disrupt that, but
I'm not trying to stir up feathers, even though that's exactly what I'm trying to do.
Let's do something we do every day on the show. Let's spin the wheel.
Nice.
Oh God, I
First
forgot about
HelloFresh.
the wheel.
Oh yes, HelloFresh. The Wheel is presented by HelloFresh. HelloFresh is my favorite delivery service because this isn't even on the copy, but when they send you a box of stuff, it comes in separate bags. I've gotten different meal services where it's just like everything's thrown into the box and you got to kind of separate what is what. HelloFresh is awesome. Everything comes in its own bag. The protein's going to be separate, but that's very easy to put with it. Awesome. Fall's right around the corner, and HelloFresh is here to help you build your plan for the busy season ahead with tasty dishes delivered right to your door. Simply choose from our recipes and pick your delivery date, and then lay back and enjoy the last days of summer knowing dinner is covered. Banish the end of summer blues with HelloFresh. No need to stress about how you'll handle it this fall because HelloFresh takes care of the meal planning and delivers pre-portioned ingredients right to your home, so whipping up a homemade meal is a cinch. Feel like you would love a wholesome homemade meal, but just not enough time? With HelloFresh, you only need 15 minutes and you'll be enjoying a tasty, satisfying meal made in your own kitchen. Just look for the quick and easy dinner options, plus quick breakfast and lunches too. That's pretty cool. I didn't know they had that. When life gets busy, don't call for delivery. Get HelloFresh. It's 25% cheaper than takeout and less expensive than grocery store shopping too. Just choose your recipes and receive fresh, pre-portioned ingredients so you can get cooking quick. Go to HelloFresh.com/50yak and use code 50yak for 50% off plus free shipping. HelloFresh. It's going to be so easy to put away when you get that box as opposed to other delivery services. HelloFresh, my personal recommendation. Let's hit that wheel. Yesterday, Brandon got wet.
I'd get wet.
We
All right.
today.
What would Carbone have done again?
We would all go to Carbone.
This would have been a wild crew to go to
That'd be
Carbone.
fun. That'd be fun. I like it.
yeah.
It would be a fun group. I had a lot of fun today.
It was good. It was good.
I had a great time.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
I was wrong.
Oh, wait. Hey, we got a furious Nate right here. Do we want that or no?
Get in here. It's Nate. Ladies and gentlemen, Nate. Hey.
Yeah, get on there.
Oh, Nate.
No, I'm not mad at anybody. I wasn't gonna bring anything up. You know the answer, Francis. You're stirring it up a little.
Oh, what about
It's John Rich. You know it has nothing to do with me. Like 0.00000%. You know.
I know. No shit.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
I don't know anything. That's why I asked John Rich, and he gave a good answer, I thought. Said it was Nate and Hubs.
What are you looking at me for?
Nate is not happy with a lot of people. It could be a number of things. Who's to say? But it's been a fun yak. I really enjoyed.
I had a lot.
That was a
of fun.
great. Yeah,
I had a
I
lot
like
of
the
fun.
end there. I like Nate coming in too. That was good
A little
stuff.
dash of hot
Yeah,
sauce.
a little dash. of
Yeah,
Nate.
that's good. That's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Diego, we wish you the best on your
Yes,
journey
good luck.
back to
Yeah,
the
Diego,
homeland.
thanks for coming out.
Into the foothills of the Andes Mountains, and Meek Phill. Keep it up with the milk. That's a very funny bit.
Keep doing my job. So.
Yeah, thanks for having me on,
Stephen
guys.
Che, you're the host.
Sure, this was great. Thank you guys for yakking. We'll be back on Monday. A bunch of the guys that are in Chicago will be back. We'll see you then.
Eva.
Eva.
Have a good weekend, everybody.